this week because we've got some clothes from various outlets that, if you can call them new 60s clothes, as you can see, we've got these people dressed in their mums and their grannies' fireside rug this side of me, and some real hip groovy chicks to the left of me. Now, why are all these people dancing around? Well, we at Bliss think that this audience would never be able to audition for Ready, Steady, Go. No matter that Nick wearing clothes doesn't like Ready, Steady, Go, we think they should be able to. So we've made them twist, and we're going to pick out the best and the worst. And I think what I'm going to do is whip out the worst offender. Like, get out of here, you're pathetic. You're so pathetic. Well, just as well you're a pop star.
It's really. It's like I don't have to dance for a living.
Right, I think you should go and sit down and talk to me seriously.
I think we should, yeah.
Can we take your seats because we're bigger than you? Oh, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.
Oh, you're a pretty good dancer then, Suggs.
Not very, no. I'm exhausted now, physically and mentally knackered.
But then Madness have got a real sort of reputation for being probably the best dancers.
Yeah, I don't know if we're the best, but we used to be the most enthusiastic.
Do you remember the 60s much? You'd have been far too young, obviously, like myself.
Oh, absolutely. My grandfather told me all about the 60s. But no, I remember the 60s, yeah. I mean, I was about 6 or 7 in 68, 9. I can remember the twist, kind of at school, primary school. But, yeah, 60s, oh, the glory days. When we won the World Cup and everything.
Do you like to see 60s clothes coming back? I mean, I look fairly stunning, don't I?
You do, actually, Muriel. Yeah. I was going to say how marvellous you do look. I think they have to a certain extent. You know, I mean, they find themselves into modern fashions. You'll find them in modern fashions, 60s influences. And, yeah, I quite like 60s clothes. I always have, actually.
I mean, what were the sort of influences that affect Madness and your music?
From the 60s?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, the kind of 60s soul stuff and R&B. Ska, of course, came from the 60s. And, I mean, we were influenced by a lot of things in the 60s. Tonic suits and short haircuts. And smart, clean living lifestyles.
Do you have a smart, clean living lifestyle now?
No, I don't, actually. I'm an old degenerate. But, here we go. You know, I'm going to drink as much 7-Up as I can before 8 o'clock.
I mean, what do you do when you want to go out for a night? When you go dancing, do you go to discos or do you just not go out anymore?
Yeah, I do go to discos sometimes, yeah, the pubs and clubs of North London. And, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll occasionally fling my rough-looking body around the dance floor somewhere. But, I'm not a very keen dancer, no. I mean, you know, I'm the kind of dancer who's had 4 or 5 large medicinal drinks, and then I'll kind of find myself on the dance floor completely by accident. Or flat on my back.
Well, to be quite frank, I think you could probably teach this audience a thing or two, so I'm going to